Hey guys, it is Deborah, and today we are going to be building awareness around preventing rotator cuff injuries. You know that if you have this injury, it sucks. So just make sure that you've gotten the go-ahead from your physical therapist before embarking onto long-term care with me here today, okay? All right, good. Now, the rotator cuff is made up of 4 small and weak muscles. These muscles, because they are weak, we tend to blame the weakness for the cause of our injury. And then as a result, we work strength in order to counterbalance that. Well, there's nothing innately wrong with building strength. We need to build strength in order to have stability. However, when it comes to the muscles of the rotator cuff, we have found that actually this process masks a deeper root cause for most of the cases of rotator cuff injuries, and that reality being shoulder misalignment. Shoulder misalignment is due to joint mobility restrictions and just flat out muscles not pulling their weight, which then puts extra stress on the rotator cuff muscles, causing them to be overworked, overstressed, overengaged, and they're just unhappy as a result. So, we're going to work thoracic, scapular, and shoulder mobility, as well as the engagement of the muscles of the upper back, including the serratus anterior, so that we can have happy and healthy shoulders. Sound pretty good? Good. We do need a couple props, but don't be alarmed. The big foam roller, we're just using it for postural and alignment support. So if you just have a towel, go ahead and roll that up and you can use that. When it comes to the weights, depending on what spectrum you are at, whether you are healing from an injury or you are preventing yourself, you can choose to use weights. Now, the muscle fibers of the rotator cuff muscles are type 1 fibers, so they do really good with high repetition and low weight. So if you are going to be using weights, just go on the lighter end, okay? The last thing, the thing we really need the most is this foam roller ball. The bigger the ball, the more you're going to want to be like me and lie down on our belly on our mats. If you have a lacrosse ball or a golf ball, then it's probably better for you to do this movement up against a door. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin on our bellies so we can roll out the pec and major and pec minor muscles, okay? So let's go ahead and take the foam roller ball and we're going to place it in between the shoulder joint underneath the collarbone. Lying down on the ball is going to put pressure onto the area, and then we're just going to make small snow angel movements with our arm, which will allow the muscles to relax and release. Sound good? Excellent. Let's go ahead and get started. We have 2 minutes, so I gave us enough time to really work through these movements here. I don't want you to move fast. Just move slowly, remembering to breathe. Exhale. Good. So, when the pec muscles get tight or our chest muscles get tight, what ends up happening is they shorten. When they shorten, they begin to pull on the shoulder. When they pull on the shoulder begins to round forward, which means the scapula, the shoulder blades, come up and off the back, having more of a rounding forward posture, which is like an anterior tilt. When this happens, the muscles in our upper back elongate and they weaken. This is what causes shoulder misalignment, and honestly, it is generally a result of working at our desks all day on a computer, being on our cell phones, driving in our cars. Just modern day society has us really holding this posture for a long period of time, which then leads the body to adapt into misalignment. So this movement here helps us to get those muscles to relax, release, elongate, releasing the shoulder, allowing the scapula to come back onto our back, gaining more control then of the muscles in our upper back and the scapular movement, and overall better control of our shoulders. Good work. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. If you find We'll go on to the second side. I'm gonna flip around for us. Whew. All right. Place the ball in between the shoulder joint, underneath the collarbone, and begin to make your small snow angels. Hold the tension. These movements allowing the muscle to relax, to release, exhaling out. I'm feeling so much release in my chest. This feels so good. Good work, guys. Just think of how proud you're going to be when we're done here today. How much more awareness you're going to have. How much more confidence you're going to be in regaining your body's freedom and its mobility. Breathe in and breathe out. Be very gentle and careful if you begin to move the ball closer to your sternum, all right? Exhale. You don't have to rep this out. I made sure we had enough time we could really impact and make a difference with this movement. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find the rhythm. Good. Let's take our foam roller now. Set ourselves up with our knee 90 degrees. We're going to have our other arm holding our knee down. We're going to work thoracic mobility. So what I want us to do is open up, trying to bring the shoulder to the ground behind us. Pause for a split second as you open. We're not moving fast, we have time. Focus on the twist coming from the thoracic spine. The more we can mobilize the mid-back, the more we're not going to ask additional mobility to come from our shoulders. Good. Don't lose the knee. We don't want it to come up and off the foam roller. I'm starting to loosen up. My shoulder's getting a little bit closer to the ground behind me. Bring in your breath. You're looking good. And open. And close. And open. Close. Good work. Let's go to the second side now. Setting yourself up. Again, that twist coming from the mid-back. Woo, I am much tighter on this side. Let's see if we can loosen up. And close. Open up. Pause. Oh, there we go. Feeling it. Feeling those releases. We're going to gain more control of our scapula. The more we can keep the mid-back mobile. Let's go. Beautiful. Open up. Hold. Pause. I'm getting that shoulder closer to the ground. Breathe in as you open. Exhale as you close. Find the rhythm. Keep that knee on the foam roller. Oh, I'm loosening up here, guys. My goodness, this feels phenomenal. Yes. All right, good work there. Now we're gonna come back to our belly down position for some W pull downs. All right, this is where if you wanna grab your weights, you can. Use the muscles in your upper back to lift your head and your chest off the ground, extending the arms forward. Thumbs facing on up like you're giving a thumbs up. Now we're gonna bend at the elbows, pulling them in towards the sides, down and in, and then we're gonna release them back on out in front of us, okay? So, pinch the shoulder blades together when the elbows come in, down towards the sides, and then release. So, feel the movement of your scapula with this exercise, okay? We're not repping it out. Building the strength in the muscles in the mid to lower traps, also the lats. These are the muscles we need to have to grow stronger so that we can recorrect our posture. We can build that strength, regain scapular mobility and control over our scapula, which is our shoulder blades. Good. Hold for a split second with the elbows in towards the sides. You feeling it? I'm feeling it. Good work. Now, we're gonna come up into a staggered stance. I'm gonna stay in a lunge. If you wanted to grab a weight, you can do this too. Weights in by the side, opposite from the leg out in front. We're gonna extend the arm forward and up and back. This is our serratus anterior press, pushing forward. I want you to concentrate on moving the shoulder blade forward and around the ribs, okay? Forward and around the ribs. That's what's important here. Breathing in, breathing out. So this will help us regain more mobility and free up our shoulders from the misalignment. And that's gonna really help with the muscles in our rotator cuff, right? Good. Forward and up. Concentrate on the movement of your scapula coming forward and around the ribs. Feel it. We're almost there, guys. One move after this. Just going on the other side. Good. Let's slip around to the other side. Staggered stance. Weight in by the chest. We're again working that push. Scapula's coming around the side of your ribs. And back. Forward and up. Yes. You got it. Come on, a little bit longer. Last move. That sense of accomplishment. Feel it right here. That sense of awareness of all the moves we've done today. You are doing helpful things for preventing rotator cuff injury. And if you are injured, you're relearning the correct movement patterns that you want to develop into skillful actions that your body is just, the brain is just able to connect to with the muscles, and that way you are continuing to heal in a way that you'll know how to prevent the injury from happening again. up. Feel that. Gain contraction of that shoulder blade. Good. Almost there, guys. Forward, up. We're not twisting like this, okay? Forward and up. Movement's coming from that shoulder blade. One last one here. And release that down. Guys, that was awesome. Congratulations, I am super proud of you. I really hope you found that to be as helpful as I know I have in the continuation of my shoulder rehab, because you all know I talk about my shoulder issues and my hip issues all the time on this channel, which is why we are here to develop the freedom in our body's mobility. So congratulations for doing that work with me here today. I am super proud of you. Please let me know in the comments below how you are feeling, which move was your favorite, which one gave you the most awareness around the condition of your body. There's going to be a lot more coming in regards to the rotator cuff, so stay tuned for more. Make sure you subscribe to Aline Postures, give this a like, share it around with some friends, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys. Bye.